Okay, so we are live, and I'm back after my COVID duty today, and I will play some chess to relieve my stress. Okay, sounds like a good title there. So I chose 5 plus 5 this time. I was not doing well on shorter time formats. This game might be aborting very soon, so let's try another game. Yeah, so we are back. I'm white. This is a good sign. I'm going to play London system as usual, and I'm going to crush him. Okay, so looks like I messed up a little bit on that window. Let me correct it. Yeah, so this should be fine, I guess. I'll go knight d2. The idea is if he plays c5 and queen b3, I want to have my rook here to protect this pawn. So he plays with this system. This bishop is here and it is staring at this diagonal. I will make sure, I want to make sure that that diagonal stays closed. And let's see, it's a pretty normal setup for me. Okay, so he's playing it slow. I could play this move because if he goes here, then I can bring my bishop back, or I can castle. I could play c3. I could play a4. So these are the potential moves which are going to happen at some or the other time. So I think I what do I want to do? I will go with this move first. Okay, he did not play here on d6, so it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Um, should I open the center? I said I wanted to close the file. Knight e5 is a very characteristic move in the London system. Okay, so I don't mind taking on f4 with my pawn, and this as well. I don't mind much. Actually, in the London system, you are recommended to take with e pawn to keep this solid chain, but I like to deviate sometimes. I am hoping that he goes here so that I want to capture with this, then I play this, and later on I want to push. So it's a long plan, it may not work out, but anyways, I will play with the conventional system. So here already, I think I want to play this move now. I will bring my bishop back, bring my knight here, then play f4. Three moves. I bought my rook here, so he cannot be attacking this pawn anytime soon. The bishop can't come here. So I will go with my plan. Okay, so what is he trying to do? I think he wants to exchange rooks, but I'll go in and provoke g6, and now I'll do this. The thing is, if he plays here, I will come back here, then no, I won't come back there, I will come back here. Anyways, so he didn't, and what can I do? I could simply play this move. What was planned? It is not the best move for sure. Okay, he's trying to fiancé to his bishop. It's fine by me. I will now push. Okay, so he's played the move which I wanted him to, and here I'm just waiting for his queen to move somewhere. I think I'll come back here. This bishop looks dead for now, but it's fine. It's going to come back to life very soon. I'm thinking about sacrificing the bishop for two pawns, or my knight is pretty strong. I could sacrifice an exchange here. Okay, so I just have to make sure that uh, his plan doesn't work out well. I need to activate my bishop somehow now because I have already sacrificed my exchange. I need to activate my bishop. I think I will do this now. I'll play for g4. So now h5. Okay, this looks fine. I was delaying to take the pawn. Now I am trying to infiltrate here. He doesn't seem to be afraid of it. What can I do about it? Okay, here. What is the next thing? Okay, so he's threatening to take here. If I take, and he will play this check, and I have to come here. I'm also running low on time again, which is a concurrent problem for me, or recurrent problem for me. And I'm calculating this now. Next, what can I do? Uh, yeah, so not a direct attack there. Um, yeah, so I think I'll just go with this. I can play on increment. I think I am in a good position. I took a lot of time for a lot of moves, but I enjoyed this position, so I am taking my time. There should be a tactical way to sort this out, like f5 looks fine. If I take, he takes, then I have this move and queen will be hanging. If he doesn't move the queen, of course. But it looks too risky because f5, then he has queen g5. Queen g5. He will be attacking here as well as here. This bishop, if I come here, it looks risky. I could start with bishop h3 thinking of another sacrifice, but do I want to really do that much? No, I don't want to sacrifice more. I have already given up an exchange. uh, as I said in the beginning, I will try to make this bishop dead. So my uh, I am exchanged down, but this bishop is, yeah, you temporarily dead, or say in a coma. The bishop is in coma, guys. Okay, so the plans are not going to work out because he moved his queen here. He's trying to infiltrate. I think I have to do something about it. Let's do this. Okay, so I take. Okay, so this is getting messy here, but I think I am playing it right. I didn't speak it, but I had this in mind since long time about exchanging queens and all. Now, yeah, it's a bad position for me. I did not wanted to go with these moves, but I was forced. I had no other options. So now it looks better. Should have calculated it more, but uh, yeah. So here I'm not sure if is my knight is getting trapped or what, but I think it won't get trapped. It should not be getting trapped. Okay, so here I should make sure I don't lose on time and don't hang my knight. What is an escape route for my knight? Okay, he's trying to prevent me from escaping, but I'll escape. I have two bishops, which is good. I have a passed pawn as well, protected passed pawn. So far, so good. Okay, so here I will. I'm trying to go for some cheapos there, but let's see. Okay. So he's gonna come here and attack this pawn. Okay, he did not. I'll just push. Oh, it was a blunder, damn it. Another blunder. Another blunder. So yeah, l- I should have focused there. I slipped there. It looked like I was doing good, but suddenly I started making blunders and blunders and blunders. So yeah, it was not great. Uh, in the end game, I just gave it away. I just gave it away in the end game. As you can see, my accuracy was good. I played best moves more, and it was just in the end game I lost. I have to improve my end game. So C takes d4, as I told, is good, but E takes d4 is recommended. But I just wanted to do something different. Okay, here I shut down his bishop, and bishop h2 was an inaccuracy. But my plan was to push f4 and f5, but it didn't work out. I should have just directly went for the attack. It was too slow what I did. Okay, so this was completely instinct based move. I just wanted to take away this knight, and I guess it was bad. I should have just went with my gut. I should have taken this, and after this, I don't know how do I win here. Yeah, I think it involves sacrificing this rook, but after some time, like on the right time. So after I take, suppose he plays some dumb move like this, like it's not a right move because it's not doing anything. This is just a showpiece. It's like, what does it control? These two, these. So this knight is a showpiece. Like it looks good, but it's doing nothing for now. Like out of the attack. So here I would have to play f5, pinning the pawn is pinned and all. So my instincts were right initially, but I just did. I just made a mistake there. Here again, I was winning here. So queen h7 was a mistake. Yeah, I knew because like I was not convinced. I was thinking about f5, and again here my instincts were fine. The thing was I was considering f5 after moving the queen. I should have played it right away. The same way I moved my bishop back and played h4 h5. The same mistake happened here. An inertia to move the pawns, I guess. So yeah, I was winning, and again I gave it away. Then here, as I told, this bishop is kind of dead. So I'm an exchange down, but it doesn't matter actually. So after that he played f6, which was a mistake. I did not calculate it, but it was my instinct. Here I don't know what. I just thought if he goes back, I can take, and I'll win the queen, something like that. But it appears to be a blunder because he can bring the queen right with counter check. So I missed that move. So, anyways, after this, he played here, which was a mistake. After that, I won a bishop. He should have uh, taken my knight there, but he did not. Here again, I was winning, I guess. I'm supposing I was winning here, and again here I made mistake. My decision to come along this way, block this diagonal, was wrong. I should have just maybe started with a check, or went somewhere. I just don't know why I did what I did. This was the starting point where I made many mistakes. One by one, I started giving it away. F5 was the biggest mistake. I should have maybe consolidated. Like, I was afraid of these pawns, man. I don't know why I did that. So a5, I should have just done. Just, yeah, I missed this move. I could have taken this and I would be winning again, and all the problems would be solved. So I just made a blunder after blunder after blunder after blunder after blunder after blunder. So this was a bad game, to be honest. Very bad. Anyways, let's do it again. I'll make sure I don't blunder this time. It was a bad game. Okay, he goes e4. I'll try my system. I don't know what this opening is called. If he goes this way, then it would be slow. So he doesn't go, but it's fine. Okay, the bishop is here, not here. So it makes a difference for my system what I'm trying to do. Huh. So he wants to castle here. That is fine by me. I think I'll just tickle him here. Because anyways I'm not going to castle here, so it's fine. Okay, so he moved here away. So here here I am thinking about bishop c5, bishop takes knight, and the bishop is there. Two knights. His one knight is bad, so my two pieces would be good. I would be developing here. Another move is just start with knight, but there I don't see a direct plan. I am threatening this pawn, so maybe he will just take, and I will take back, and I will have two bishops. So looks fine. Okay, he doesn't take, so it's strange. Uh, should I develop or should I take the pawn? It's a big question. It's a legit sacrifice. I'll be behind in development. My king will be in center. I'll be losing a tempo if I try to develop, because then he'll just take and I have to take back, and I'll be losing a tempi there. I cannot play this move, I guess. G5, G5, because my knight is here, so um, I have an idea, but it's not great. I think I will just develop. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he is threatening this pawn and the knight. So I have to take the pawn, I suppose. If I take knight, like takes, 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 takes. After that, this pawn will be hanging. So I have to bring the rook here. The king is not still castled there. Both are equal pawns. Strange position. Should I eliminate his light square bishop is the question. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Then protect my pawn this way. If he pushes, I think I can take here. That was the idea. Okay, so he's not doing that. Instead, he's protecting it that way. So here, mm, he's threatening to take my bishop and win the pawn with the knight if I castle right away. If I bring back my knight, then he has d4. Let's see, I think this is the best move. I have to consolidate. Okay, if he takes, he doesn't have d4 anymore. His knight is on the rim. Okay, he's threatening this, but I don't see a real threat there. I could just play c5, but I'm afraid. Oh, I am already hanging a pawn here. He didn't see it, and now he hangs back a pawn. Okay, this is getting messy. I think I should just castle. Okay, he did not hang the pawn. I had this. Now if he plays, then I can take. Okay, he doesn't. And should I push? No, he hangs a knight. He hangs a knight, so it's a free knight. Okay, so now I just have to make sure I don't blunder again. I have to just protect everything. I'm already thinking of going like this. I'll bring my bishop here if he takes. Okay, so yeah, I am not around 1249. As you can judge by my play, I'm just bad at end game. Like I lost the touch of blitz chess because of my COVID duties. COVID duties, and apart from that, my regular PG program residency, I joined MDRD, Radio Diagnosis, in MS Ramaiah Medical College. So I didn't have time to improve upon my chess skills, but now I think as a hobby, and as a serious hobby actually, because you need something to just relax and do something you enjoy. So he's disconnected. I don't know what's going on there. I don't want to win this on time or his auto resign, because I'm enjoying this position. I think black is better here. Oh, not just better, winning actually, because I am up a piece. He might have as well just left the game because he lost a piece there, but he could have tried nevertheless. Was not a promising position. I would have shut down his counter play, But he could have started with this move. The point was, if he starts with this move, I have to bring my bishop back, and then he will play this. I am forced to push. He could have tripled there. Anyways, I think it was a loss for him. So let's analyze. Some almost half an hour of a stream, but doesn't matter. We are learning. He played more accurate than me, the computer says. But as I said, b5 was just tickling. I didn't want him. Like, I wanted him to get afraid of castling on the queen side. Knight c5 and bishop e7 were two moves, and for me, I was considering more direct moves, like multi-purpose moves, not just playing silently. I don't think why computer. I don't understand why computer says bishop e7 is best, because he has so many active moves there. Okay, not immediately, but he can prepare for those active moves. Just his problem is the e4 pawn. I don't know how he has to defend the e4 pawn. It is going to be a problem for him. So computer says I could have taken, but the point is, it was not like a winning advantage or something. It was just a pawn and a tempo, because the queen was under attack. I don't know if it was winning. I think he could have gone here, and I'm up a pawn, but it's tricky. I think yeah, I don't know. I think he has to go maybe to e1 instead of e2. Like, it's not winning, just better for black. I was just like, I usually don't stake my claim unless I think it's like very good. Bishop e6 is also fine move. Queen c3. Then here I could have. I was calculating about this plan, I guess. So takes, takes, takes. Then takes, takes, takes. So this was not exactly what I thought was good for black, because my king is in the center. I am two moves away from castling. My knight is undefended. So my assessment was fine. The pawn, taking pawn was maybe not the best move. The computer says I should have taken instead. I should have just bought my knight back and like solidified. It's nothing bad what I did. Like, this could be a weakness I can target later, but of course if I develop. So far so good. Like, all this is fine. Rook a1 was the mistake. Why? Oh, he already hung a piece there and I was blind. What an idiot I am. He already hung and I didn't notice at all. I was so blind. Corner pieces, guys. Corner pieces. So here I could have taken the pawn, but I wanted to castle. Castling is also winning. That was a free piece. And f5. Computer says f5 is an inaccuracy, but I don't see why. I think it's fine. I don't care, because what I care about is to bring back this bishop here if he takes. or I can just bring back here, and if he takes again I can go back. What I cared for was this square and this pawn, which is a weakness. This bishop could be complementary. So yeah, it was a good game. And yeah, so I think I should play another game. It's fine. I think this time I'll go with 3-2 and try to play a little bit faster. And okay, I'm white, so I think I'll win this pretty fast. London system again, d4. You can call it a d4 climb also. Just the difference is I'm not playing it, playing too many games at once. So this system looks funny. Like I moved g3, but I'm moving my bishop here. So it looks funny. Like the square looks weak and all, but it's not a joke. I really like playing this way because black will not know when he made a mistake, and I'll have a decent advantage, positional advantage. Okay, he's going for it. I don't care. Okay, so he's trying to go to the queen side and castle there. Can I prevent him? Okay, so interesting position. I'm thinking about this move. Or I can do it the way I did in previous game. I'll just threaten him that he should not castle on queen side. Okay, he gives away and he doesn't. But he prevented my plan of knight e5, which is pity. So okay, it's opposite side castling, and um, what can I say? I think I can do this, and then if he takes, I take. He goes there. Uh, I think I'll just come back. May not have been a best sequence of moves, but I think I am first who is there to attack him. Should be. I'm not sure. Did I mess my position? It was good. From now, I think it's equal kind of. Looks like I messed my position. I messed up. I think so. But, anyways, let's. Should I do something active? Maybe I have to push this. 1, 2, 3 moves. I need to at least try something. Maybe I should bring my pieces first because I don't see a imminent attack there. Okay, now he is becoming serious about it. I think he will see it. He's played fine so far. He should be seeing such moves pretty fast. Okay, he did not. Am I mating him? There is. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a horrendous blunder I did. And he did not see it. when you when you are being too complicated, I guess. And oh, this is not 5 second increment, this is 2 second increment. So this can be termed as a bad day of chess after COVID duty. When you do COVID duty in night, and uh, it's kind of uh, uneasy, because 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. your brain is not functioning at the optimal level. That is what excuse I would like to give, because I made a losing mistake. Okay, so I think I can do this, right? Okay, he is running away. I will give this check. He's running away, but I'm not sure if he's going to be successful at it, and I'm not sure if I am going to be good at catching him. So his king came all the way from there to here. I am threatening to move my knight with a check. So he had to take it. Now, not sure about what I'm doing. But I thought this was good. So yeah, I had to concentrate there. I was not doing good calculations. His bishop is hanging. Okay, so I think he's busted there. My rook is on dark square, the d4 pawn is on dark square, so I'm not sure what he's gonna do. So okay. Okay, so he gave me a queen, which is very nice of him. I should just make sure I don't stalemate myself. Yeah, it was fine, I guess. I again made blunder, so it was a blunderful day. It was a blunderful day. This I like playing this way. As you can see, it's already move 11, and I have very good position already. Like black would not know where he went wrong. This is the point of my line. So here I was already winning. I should have started with h3, then knight h6. After this move, the knight is in the rim. So after this, I think should. I played no. What should I do? Uh, I think yeah. My point was to control this square before I push b5, because like if I push, the knight will come here. So that was my point. I should have just played knight b3 there. Like knight b3, and white is winning already. Like white has a winning advantage. Like see, like I control everything here. I control everything actually, like this. So yeah, so I played a4, which was not great. It was slow, I think. Like it was not the best move. uh, but first, yeah, I played a4, which was an inaccuracy. First I should have started with h3. The point was that after that, he was able to exchange his inactive knight with my active knight. This knight is a showpiece, no? Again, like I like calling those pieces showpiece which are not participating actively into the attack or future plan or something. So yeah, I should not have taken there. I should have just went b5 first. But I was afraid of this move. Then I could have taken, and this was with check. So yeah, so I made a mistake there. So then here again the position was bad for me. Like I was already losing here, because like if he goes here, this square is threatened. After that I can't do much. Like I have to come here. It's like all his pieces have come to life. So yeah, I blundered there. Then afterwards I was already losing here. Then here he should have gone here, and it was end of the game. But he did not. So he gave me a chance. I I thought I can go here, but I saw this. Okay, it was already checkmate there, yeah. Like what's so silly? It's checkmate. I should have done that. Yeah, so he has to basically play c6, because if I play here, like he can bring the queen back, or he can just play this move. So yeah, too many calculation mistakes here. I think that's what a 1900 player does. So this was fine, this was fine, and again I didn't know what to do. I was low on time. My maybe, oh yeah, I could have pinned this, no? I could have pinned, and he cannot protect it. Like he can go bishop d7, then rook takes, and like he can't do anything. The knight is gone. But I made a mistake, and then I was still winning. I thought I exchanged, like I got into a winning end game. This is what I thought. Like this has to be a win, I thought. I assumed this was winning, and then he just gave it away, and all of this was winning. So yeah, it was a good 1 hour, almost 1 hour of uh, chess and I enjoyed it. Yeah, I was pretty tired and I did not play the best moves most of the time, but anyways, I got my two wins. Yeah, another thing, like I forgot to tell before, uh, young people are putting their lives up front against COVID of my age, 25 years. I have not put as much as many other people who did, and disturbing incidents of violence against doctors will only make people lose the empathy towards community, because what happens is doctors are also humans and we are bound to get afraid if such incidents happen in hospitals. When young doctors, 24 25, who are of the like a green stick age or the molding age, where they have to make decisions about what they are going to do rest of their lives, and at that point they will be like, why should I risk it if community doesn't respect? Good doctors who would be good physicians would then choose some other field which is not directly related to patients, and such things happen because we are afraid for our lives. We are putting our lives to save someone at that point of time, and then we face harassment, workplace harassment, like less duty, less leaves, less stipend, less salary, or more hectic duty without any leaves. Like there are so many issues, like one video can't cover it. But what the point is, suppose a young doctor wants to be a community physician, but he faces backlash, or rather say harassment, then he would choose a field later on in life which would be not putting him in danger. This is what happened with few of the people who I know, who wanted to be surgeons, orthopedicians, but they took some other field which is not directly related to patients, because he faced harassment in person before COVID itself. He faced death threats, many things happened. So, young people, when they are putting their lives at risk and they are trying to help the community and then they face harassment, they'll take decisions because it's a decision making age, and then the in large the community is at loss because they lost budding physicians who were ready to put their life at risk. That's what I can say. Anyways, I will do what I can from my end whenever I get opportunity, whenever life gives me opportunity to help my community, my nation, my country. So I'm proud COVID warrior. Yeah, take care.